from Bell & Howell, a 4-pack of your 2-in-1 solar lights. So these are either gonna go white or they're going to flicker in a nice warm amber color as well. So you get all 4 of these, you get the stakes as well, everything that you need to be able to put these anywhere you want, and love the design of these. These are a really different design than a lot of the others that we offer. So for $49.95, that's a very special sale price that we're doing. 3 flex payments available as well. And Lou Caputo is joining us with this as well. And Lou, love that you brought us something a bit different than our traditional solar lights.
Yeah, no, these are way different because, well, a couple reasons. First of all, these are really big. I mean, when you look at them, you know, if I hold this one up here, this is about 5 inches tall and it's about 4 inches across on the top. So you're getting a really nice size out of these, number one. The other thing, Alice, is that these are made out of stainless steel. Even though they're black, there's stainless steel underneath this, and that includes the cage on the bottom. This is full of SMD LED surface mount diodes inside of it. And what's neat about it is it does the color changing. Where, for instance, this guy right here, if I cover the solar cell on top, you can see that one's in the flame effect. And for my money, that's one of the most realistic flame effects I've ever seen. But I can also switch it to white. And it's a bright white light that I would say would rival any low voltage lighting that anybody's got at their house. So this is really versatile. You can use them flat on a table as I have these here. We do give you a stake for every single one of these, as you can see, so you can put it along your pathway, in your potted plants. I mean, Alice, for me, pound for pound, these are some of the best lights that we make. Absolutely.
They look so high end, but I think the really important part to know, so many of the solar lights out there are plastic. And as soon as you get them, they start deteriorating and they start clouding up. This is going to be beautiful in your home. This is going to be really flexible in terms of being able to use them if you want to set them flat. It looks like a lantern, and then if you want it higher, it looks so graceful in your garden. $49.95, you got all 4 of these, stainless steel, but understand that the look is almost gonna be like a wrought iron. It's just a really very high-end, beautiful look. But look, if you want a couple of sets of these, it's why we do flex payment, to enable you to be able to afford what you want. So if today's the day you're thinking, you know what, I really wanna get that pathway lit up, this is the way you do it. Or maybe you just want to light up the porch. Maybe you're looking ahead to spring and the pool area. Wouldn't that be just so gorgeous around there? Or even if you want to put it on a table, you can use these anywhere you would like. $49.95, 3 flex payments. Bell & Howell, truly, Lou, Bell & Howell is doing some of the best lighting that we have ever seen in a lot of different ways. I love the fact that these are completely weatherproof too.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the coolest things about these is that you can leave these outside year round. We've actually had ours outside now for almost a year, and they look absolutely fantastic. The solar cell on top of these is really huge too. So it collects a lot of light regardless of what the weather's like. But watch this, when I turn my lights off in here, they all come on. You can see how beautiful these are. I've got some on the tabletop in front of me, and frankly, Kelly and I actually use a lot of them this way, sitting in front of us for when we have company come over, because we do have kind of a living room set outside, so they look really great. I don't even use my tiki torches hardly at all anymore. But the white ones, you can see a lot of light comes off of these. If I hold this up by my face, you can see we get a lot of really nice usable light on these. So they're great marker lights. They're wonderful for your pathways, your driveways, accent lights in all your gardens and, you know, your bushes. But if you just want to put them on a tabletop for parties, if you want to have them out there as a decoration, and these last all night long. I'm not kidding. Like when I get up in the morning at 5 a.m. to go do a 7 a.m. show, mine are still lit, all of them. And it's amazing to me. So you know what that tells me, Alice, is even on a cloudy day, they're still collecting some light. You know, they're still getting some sunlight. So they will last. You don't need to worry if you live someplace where it's gray and gloomy and it rains a lot. It's fine. These are still going to get enough light to last for hours every night. They may not go all night, but they will go for several hours. But here in Florida, all night long, no problems, every night.
And I really love the fact that they either have that bright white light or that they have the flickering that's warmer, because it really completely changes the mood, doesn't it? When you have that bright
It
white
does.
light, it's completely different than that flickering, almost like a torch light. I prefer the flickering. I just think it's so pretty, almost like a gas light that you would see in New Orleans or someplace like that. But in that wrought iron look, understand this is all metal construction that you are looking at right here. So these are not the ones that you're gonna have to switch out in a couple of months and rebuy and rebuy and rebuy. And look at, again, I wish that shot was even longer on that video, because truly when you see it, the light is so bright. Some of these solar lights, I mean, really, they look like a birthday candle, don't they? I mean, they're just so dim.
Well, they do, and that's the thing about these. You know, Bell & Howell's been around for over 110 years. They've won awards for advancements in lighting, actually Academy Awards, because they used to make projectors and cameras, film cameras. And so they know a little something about lighting, and they take all that knowledge and they put it into these lights and make this special effect. And look at the way that solar panel gathers that light, because it is massive, the one that's on top of this. So it is going to gather a lot of light. It's going to hold all of that. And then again, if I turn the lights off, notice this though, they come on instantly, okay? And they're gonna stay on all night. The flame effect, incredibly realistic. The white light, like I said earlier, if you look at the table around here, it puts out easily as much light as, you know, some low voltage lighting systems that I've seen, which is incredible. I never use my tiki torches anymore unless we're trying to get rid of mosquitoes, because these are so much easier. There's no smoke, you know, there's no worrying about, am I out of oil? Now watch this though, when the sun comes up, when I turn my lights back on, they instantly go off. These are some of the most sensitive lights, even if I just cover them. They come on and off just like that. I mean, and you know, Alice, you made a really great point at the beginning of the presentation, the fact that these guys are steel. That's a big deal, because typically to be able to get this special effect of doing white and flame, and then to get the steel, they're typically a lot more per light, which is interesting, because especially if you go to like the home improvement stores, these guys right here with stainless steel underneath this, mine outside look just as good as these new ones I have sitting here in front of me a year later. And I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, I think so too, and especially at this price point, $49.95. One of the other things that I love that you did for us, Lou, is you bundled it in a pack of 4. So many times we do our solar lights, you have to buy 8, you have to buy 10. This way, if I want 8, I'll buy 2 sets, you know, so it's a little bit easier so I can get what I want rather than what the configuration is. Sometimes those configurations are just too big for a lot of us, you know? I mean, if you've just got a smaller lawn or whatever, or maybe, again, you're using them on your porch, because you can use these as a lantern style, or you can stake them, however you want to do it. Sale price today, $49.95, all metal construction, all stainless steel. They are gorgeous, and you'll get 2 kinds of lighting for that, which is what's so nice about it as well. So any way that you would like to do that, and as many sets as you would like, then that works out perfectly. And something else that Lou also brings us is a great hose. I love that hose, that bionic hose. That thing is so amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that thing is crazy. Well, we also have that